yung pong naisiwalat yung sikreto mo. Anyway, just fix this one. Okay. Mukhang seryoso kayo. That's true. We did not, or I did not start. I started from the very bottom. Why? Because you cannot do anything about it. We were not born rich. We were born very poor. What you have to do? We struggled, but along the way, as what Danny had said, along the way in my struggle, I wasn't alone. God did not abandon me. And so, we're here now. And before I start for anything else, I want to recognize again all our benefactors, because without them being here, or without their companies being here, you are not here. That's what the MC said. Again, let me start with Jess. Please stand. Downstairs. They contribute every now and then for the foundation. And of course, everybody knows Aqua Planet. Who doesn't know Aqua Planet here? Okay, Simon, the big boss of Aqua Planet. Okay, and of course, you cannot eat without this because he's the host right now, the general manager of Midori. And of course, the big boss of all of this. He's in charge of the Philippine business here. See, the Philippine business group here. He's from Taiwan. Mr. Chen Kang. These people, because they are the reason, one of the reasons why we are here and why you have reached what you have, or what will be recognized from you today. When I was, the very inscription, the very words that are inscribed in this thing that we have today, it says, cut the cycle of poverty through education. This came from my father. When we were young, kasi ako anak matanda ako I was born when my mother was already 47 years old. And my father was already about almost 60. So they call me Palak. I was tawag ng Palak. Muli kasi Palak, marami tayo pape. We were so poor. Then my father said that because I am the Palak, I am the last, and they're both old. And if a carpenter gets over 50, because the work of a carpenter during that time, the carpenter that you know now is not the carpenter that is true in the past. When you say you are a carpenter, pag sinabi mong karpintero, marunong kang hindi lang mabukpok, marunong kang maghalo ng simento, marunong kang lahat-lahat, overall. Kasi ngayon, hinahati na. May mason, last, alam ni Pastor Ronnie yan, kasi nung panahon na ako, ay hindi ako. Sorry. During their time, when you said carpenter, he works lahat ginagawa niya. So normally, when you are a carpenter, you grow old so fast. Tapos, kaya hindi ka nagtatagal kasi batak ang katawan mo. That was, when I was about to be in college, my father said, sorry, my body is giving up and I can no longer send you to college. But let me tell you this, he said. You have to pursue your education at whatever cost. I may not be able to help you, but you have It's okay, you will not finish it. But then again, you will be like me, a carpenter. You will be like your lolo, a carpenter. So, yung cycle natin, and then the cycle of the life of what kind of life we have, continues to go around. But he said, you have to do something. You have to do all the ways and all the means, find all the ways and all the means to continue your college education, because somehow, this is what he said. So that's why, Alvaro is my father. That's why he said, you can somehow cut the cycle of poverty through education. These are the meaning of it. We were able to cut that cycle through the education, even it was so hard. We did it. I did it my way. Today, when we cut poverty through education, poverty today means a lot. Ang dami nating dapat tutulin. Hindi lang the poverty of knowledge, which you have now passed. Because you're graduates, you have passed cutting the cycle of poverty of knowledge. Medyo natuto na kayo, graduate na kayo. But you know, there are other things that we have to cut in poverty. Ano yan? The poverty of character. Kahit na ang galing mo kung masama ang ugali mo, you're nothing. Right? Yes. We have to cut the kind of poverty of character. But today, we need people with the right attitude, with positive framework of mind, or frame of mind. Poverty of character is our challenge. Poverty of attitude. Diba? And then, poverty ng karamdaman. The poverty of kindness. You know, the reason why these people, they don't know you, not even one of you. Kilala niyo ba sila? Some of you just met them today. But since you started, they were the ones funding your education. But, ito yung sinasabi natin, they were able to share something to those people who are in it. The reading and the message of Reverend De La Rosa was about the Samaritan who he doesn't even know yung tao na inano. Madaming dumaan, iniwasan lang. Pero kung siya hindi niya kakilala, hindi man siya taga-roon, dinala niya hanggang hospital. This is the kind of thing that we must cut today. The poverty of kindness. Marami na yung hindi mababayin niya. Diba? Walang kwenta ang pinag-aralan ninyo. This is nothing when you do not share it. Remember, anything hoarded will lose its value in time. Kaya nga yung iba sabi, marunong ako. Eh, hindi mo naman sinishare. Nasa ulo mo lang. Kaya nakakahangin ng ulo. Diba? Ang nagiging resulta nun, kayabangan. Sabi mo, mayaman ka, marami kang i-share. At you know, you want this to be significant? You want your recognition? You're being graduates to be significant? When you reach the top, do not forget where you came from. Right? After all, when we talk of life, the essence of living, remember this, the essence of living is how much knowledge you have gained. It is how many have benefited from that knowledge in your head. Diba? Ang esensya ng buhay ay hindi yung gaano kakarunong at gaano karami ang mga narisip mong mga plaque, mga medalya, mga honor. But, walang pwede yun kung ikaw lang ang nakikinabang. Share is a word. And this is our thing. We shared for you to cut this cycle that goes on and on and on and on. The essence of life is not how high you have reached the top. Ang esensya ng buhay, hindi naman yung, hoy, nasa echelon ako, ang taas ko, ang taas ng posisyon ko, ang laki ko. That is nothing. Why? Because the essence of living is not how high you have reached the top, but it is how many you have pulled in order to see and experience what you have right now. Yan ang esensya ng buhay. Nagkakaroon minsan tayo sa pagkatakala natin. Kapag marami na akong pera, marami na akong yaman, napakarami na lang na-accumulate ko, that is life already. No, my dear students or graduates, that is not the real meaning of life. The real meaning of life is counting how many you